Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. So I know it is not quite the end of the month here. However, I am looking to leave the trash in 2022. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload my December home fragrance empties today. I don't think that I have anything else that I'm actually going to finish before the 31st. I kind of went around the house and took a look. There are certainly some candles that I have left over from the holidays, if you will, that I am looking to finish up, you know, kind of towards like the end of December, beginning of January. Those are definitely very like holiday specific fragrances to me. For example, like Nest Holiday. I don't really burn that any other time of year. I like to save certain fragrances for specific times of the year because there's scent memories associated with those, so they're kind of special to me. However, I decided that since I have my glass lady coming in the next day or two, I was gonna empty out the last of what I did finish this month so I can get it out. Like I said, let us leave the trash in 2022. All right, you guys, I am just going to grab and do some final reviews, if you will, of these fragrances. There's quite a bit of Scentsy in here. There's some home fragrance or some wax melts, if you will, from Kringle as well. There's Bath & Body Works, we've got Kringle, we've got Homeworx, we've got Nest. There's a plethora. So I'm gonna give you guys finished reviews, if you will. Now you will see some candles that do still have some wax in them. This one not, because let me find an example. So here's one. So you're gonna see some of these jars that still have wax in them. Now I put these jars into my candle crocks. If you don't know what a candle crock is, there will be a video linked down below in the description box. I will also put links to where you can buy all these candles. All that information is always down below. So just expand that more section there, and it is a plethora of information. But so when I am done either reviewing a candle or I'm just kind of over it, if you will, I utilize the 3 candle crocks that I have around my house to put the candles in, and then I get the fragrance out of the wax that way. So I feel like I still get my money out of my candles, but there are some people that see the wax as being wasted this way. But my question to those people is, what do you do with the wax from your melters? Like, that has to go somewhere, right? Because it doesn't dissipate. The wax will not dissipate when you're just warming it. Wax only dissipates when you're burning it. So anyway, this is my personal preference in terms of using things up, so do what works for you. I will, of course, link some candle crocks down below that I think are really great options. Okay, let's start with this since I have it in my hand. This is a Kringle limited edition candle that was released for just the holidays. I did a pre-order. This was the fragrance Blue Spruce. Now, I have heard rumblings from a lot of people that this Blue Spruce was different from the original. I never had the original, but I really enjoyed this version. I wish I could still smell it, but there is no fragrance left in this wax. So I'm trying to kind of remember. I did do an in-depth review of this one. So if you're interested, most of these candles already have an in-depth, just individual review dedicated to them. So you can search for that on my main channel page. Just write candle review and the name of the fragrance. It'll pop up and you can watch that review. But this was Blue Spruce, Fir Needle, cyclamen flower, citron, ivy leaves, amber, vetiver, cedarwood, and rosemary. So a very kind of earthy, woody holiday tree type scent. I really like this one. I'm guessing the original was amazing as well. I don't know. I don't know if I got, because some people were saying it smells exactly like the original and some people were saying it doesn't. So maybe there was some batch variation, no idea, but I really like this one. Very enjoyable. Now this one I think really surprised me this year. First of all, I burned it all the way down, no issues whatsoever, because I just don't have issues with the Kringle soy formula. Their wicks, their wax, absolute perfection. Biggest fan of the Kringle formula for sure. So Holiday was a fragrance that when I first smelled it, I was like, oh, it's okay. You guys, this grew on me to the point where like I was lighting it almost every single day in December for at least a couple of hours so that I could have that bayberry kind of in the background. I have never liked bayberry. I did have the dreaded Rona in September, and I think that that may have changed my scent preferences a little bit. Several of you have said that as well, but I think that's a real thing for me. Never in the past have I ever been like, I like the smell of bayberry. Never. So this is Balsam Bay Leaf Wreath, Sparkling Lemon, Clove Bud, Eucalyptus, Allspice, Vanilla, Golden Amber, and White Moss. Basically, this was just a beautiful kind of hearthy, bayberry, clovey extravaganza. It was really nice. Not gourmand really at all, but I loved it. This needs to come back. I've decided. Also, these jars, aren't they beautiful? I mean, I'm tempted to keep all of them, but also I don't have room in my house for more stuff. So they're gonna go away. All right, we have 2 Nest candles here. We have pumpkin chai, which burned perfectly the whole way down. And then we have, this one's a little bit of a mess. This is my beloved Spice Orange Pomander, which was discontinued by Nest, and then it became a Crate & Barrel exclusive. It was last year. Yeah, it was last year. Didn't come back this year, so bummer. This was a great fragrance, Nest. I don't know why you discontinued the good stuff. Tell me why. But also, do you see what a mess this is? Just this wax. This is why I love the Nest One Wicks. Like, there's no discoloration in this wax at all. But these 3 wicks, they just burn like garbage. I think I'm gonna keep this jar. I'm gonna give this to my sister-in-law. She was actually admiring like my Nest containers. So I think I might clean these out and give them to her, because I don't think she may have never purchased a Nest candle for herself. She's gonna need a Nest candle for her birthday this year. So anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, I would suggest staying away from the Nest 3 wicks. I just don't have luck with them past the halfway point. I buy them when I can get them on a really good sale because I love the look of them, but do they burn super well? No. Honestly, there are just some candles that I'm willing to splurge on, even if the burn isn't the best, just because I love the scent so much, or I love the look of the candle so much. I realize that that's probably not the best way to go about it, but sometimes I do that. Not always, but sometimes I do. Okay, White Balsam and Vanilla from Bath & Body Works. Okay, you guys. This is what I hate about Bath & Body Works candles. So this was only burning for 3 hours. And look at this. Ha! What happened? What is happening here, besides the fact that it just turned into a disaster? First of all, one of the wicks just blew itself out at some point. The other ones burned completely down. Like, there's not much wax left, and I'm surprised at how, I guess, clean the wax itself looks. Like, I definitely see some like wick droppings in there, if you will, but yeah, this got away from me. Believe me, when I saw this, when I went to go blow it out, I just thought, oh man, that one got away from me. All right, here we have Vanilla Balsam. This one burned just fine the whole way down. I really like the packaging of this particular collection. I think this was a 2019. Yeah, this was a 2019. I love when they do jars like this with the really simple labels. I just think that looks really elegant. Not that I'm a fancy lady, but I really love this. Like the silver into the green, it's like a goldy silver, if you will, into the green. Just gorgeous. Anyway. Oh, I need to put that one in a crock. I don't know why I brought that up here. Okay, sparkling citrus, you guys. This is so good. I need to go to Cost Plus World Market. I might actually do that later on this afternoon. I loved this scent. So this is the Sparklingly Citrus. Now this only came in this small, how many ounces? 2.29 ounces. It's basically like a votive. It only came in this particular size, and I was so bummed because this particular fragrance is amazing. So I actually need to go and see if I can pick up a bunch of these guys, because I would also use this fragrance like year round. This is lovely. Really, really great, kind of slightly creamy, fresh, really crisp citrus scent. So good. All right, here we have Sweet Orange and Clove Bud. This was one of my samples from Kringle for my collab. I ended up using this one in underneath my lamp, which is why it looks like a little, it looks like this mess right here. With a lamp, you do pour the wax off as you like melt by layer, if you will. So this one's a little bit messy because of that, but man, I really like this scent for my collab. However, it was missing just a little something extra. So the version that we landed on, which will be released next holiday season, is fabulous, you guys. I think you're really gonna like it. But I also really like this one. So I don't know, maybe I feel like Kringle should also just release this one, because this was just a great scent in its own right. So, but anyway, delightful. All right, burned this Winter Evergreen the whole way down. This was another another Kringle soy candle. I just bought this in the medium jar. I don't know why. I should have just bought the large jar. I love that. It's a really beautiful holiday tree fragrance. Just really like fresh and outdoorsy and clean. I think that this year the Winter Evergreen and the Christmas scent from Kringle, probably two of my favorites for this holiday season. All right, here we have a Bath & Body Works candle that burned perfectly, and it was under the Christmas tree, and this one was from 2021. Really liked this scent, and it burned like a champ, and I really liked it in the holidays. Oh, I love this one. I'm burning another one of these downstairs right now. This is such a great scent, you guys, and it performed incredibly well in the crock when I had just a little bit of wax left in the bottom here. This is Wishing for Christmas. Dear Kringle, please make this permanent every single holiday season. I bet so many people would love this scent. I know they would, because that one sold out. It was so good. Well, so I had like pre-ordered a bunch, and then I think they poured some extras and then had those available, and that one sold out right away. If there were any extras of that, they were gone like that, and with good reason. All right, here we have Sandalwood and Cade. Didn't love this one. I thought it was okay. So after I reviewed it, I went ahead and put it in my bedroom, in the crock in there. And I really liked it as a bedroom scent. But it definitely has a lot more like muskiness to it than I normally prefer. So it was nice, it was enjoyable, not a repurchase for me, but those of you that like the woodsier scents, I think you're really gonna like that one. All right, here we have another Nest. This is Birchwood Pine. Again, this one, you can see just how messy that wax gets at the end there. It's kind of brutal. But it's the jars, you guys, the designs on the jars. Yeah, I need to save these for my sister-in-law. She's gonna love those. Okay, Away in a Manger. This actually originally was a blend that they came up with for my collab candle, and I didn't like it for the collab, but I had told the team there that I thought they should totally do something with this because it's such a great scent. I really like this one a lot. Definitely some fresh citrus notes in here. Just a very unique, complex blend. If you didn't try that one, I actually think it could be carried over into the new year. Like, it didn't necessarily scream like holiday orange pomander to me, but I feel like that could be a great one to carry you into the new year. So into like the rest of this winter and kind of early spring. It's really, really nice, you guys. All right, here we have, this is a Frosted White Pine from Homeworx. This one burned just fine the whole way down. Definitely on par with the performance of pretty much all the candles that have come out with from Homeworx this year, on the lighter end of the spectrum. I have said this multiple times in comments to people, especially on my video that I did where I addressed the shipping issues that Homeworx had over the holiday season. Oh, I should update you guys. I never got my package. So apparently a label was created for FedEx, And I don't know whether my package ever left the Homeworx shipping department or not, but Homeworx had to refund me because they couldn't find my package. FedEx was like, we don't care. So maybe my package is sitting somewhere in New Jersey. Edison, I think it's Edison, New Jersey is where the shipping department is, and it's never moved out of New Jersey. So I don't know what happened to my candles. They refunded me, which was fine. I mean, that's what I'm looking for, is to get my money back, but definitely disappointing. Those were actually supposed to be Christmas gifts for my sister-in-law when we went to Hawaii, and then those candles never showed up. I ordered them like middle of November. So anyway, more of the story is Homeworx has a huge internal audit that I feel like they need to do to really address a lot of the issues and concerns that have been brought up this year. I certainly hope that's something that they're working on. I don't know. I don't have any insider information for you guys, but I'm still rooting for the brand. I know a lot of you are not, and I think that that's totally fine. I never push anything upon anyone. You buy the candles that you love and that make you happy, and I will do the same. As of right now, I'm still gonna buy from Homeworx. I mean, I have some money now, I guess, that I can spend on one of their sales coming up, but yeah, anyway, so those are my thoughts. I hope they do an audit, and I hope the strength and throw are also addressed, because that was kind of my biggest issue this year in terms of performance. I never dealt with a lot of the wick issues that other people had. I certainly didn't really deal with sooting or anything like that. My big thing was the strength and throw were significantly reduced, which is a major bummer for me. So another candle that I finished, I really like this one, you guys. This was the 3-wick and the clementine and spice. This was a great scent, very basic. It's basically, it was like a citrus and a clove type scent. Again, super basic, but really lovely. Enjoyed it, burned fine the whole way down. I've got, ooh, this is the Spice Orange Pomander. This was another contender. No, this is what this was. So, Spice Orange Pomander. Yeah, I can still smell like the faint notes of it. Was what turned into Away in a Manger. Delightful. Really just a great scent. So anyway, that was my sample of that. I just decided to melt it. We have Sugared Vanilla from Ulta. I thought the Ulta candle brand was okay. I would never pay full price for it. I think you need to get it on sale, and then you also need to stack an Ulta coupon, and then I think at that point they're worth it. They tend to get sooty after a few burns, so something worth watching out for. It's kind of like, I feel like the performance of the Ulta candles is very similar to my usual experience with Bath & Body Works candles right now. All right, here we have I'm Dreaming of a Pink Christmas. Now, this was one of the Candy Air fragrances. I did decide to put this one into the candle crock in my master bedroom towards the beginning of the month. This was much stronger in the candle crock. However, I would not recommend just buying these for the crock. Like, these are great, like, gift type candles for a girlfriend or whoever. They have fun packaging. They usually have glitter or some type of other little doodads in the wax. By the way, those doodads, whether it's glitter or if you buy like this, they have a Munchies candle. It looks like their cereal. The cereal it's wax, but yeah, these are fun. Not candles that I think any of like the usual like candle community would be like clamoring for, but for a gift, absolutely. I have a few more of these to review, and those reviews will be coming in the new year. I figured I'd save them for the new year. This is the I See It, I Like It, I Want It, I Got It. Now this one I did burn the whole way down. The glitter attached itself to the side of the jar for the most part as it was burning down. This one was nice. Again, these candles are great for like a bedroom or something like that. I certainly wouldn't recommend getting these to fill like an entire house, especially if you have an open concept. You're not gonna get much for them. All right, you guys, we do have melts, so I'm gonna plow through these really quickly. Spiced eggnog, I found another one. I have another full one of these. I'm gonna save it for next year. This was a brick that came out last holiday season, so good. Now this maraschino sugar cookie came out this holiday season in the bricks. I really love this scent, but it lasted one day. This one lasted several days. So I don't know. Performance of this one, not great, but the fragrance itself, absolutely delightful. Toasted marshmallow smells just like Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works. Black currant and plum. This was a new one for this fall. I thought this was nice. Not quite as fruity as I wanted. Very perfumey, oddly perfumey. Oh, you guys, I cannot stand this one anymore. This was another one of those like Rona casualties for me. I used to love spiced grapefruit. I put this in all of my warmers one day and I felt like I was going to hork. It was so gross. It smells, and somebody else said this, like I couldn't put my finger on it, but somebody said it smelled like spiced rotting meat. And I was like, yes, spiced rotting meat. I cannot with this. So gross. And I used to love this scent. I had it in my club. It's not in my club anymore, I can tell you that. This was another casualty of the Rona. I couldn't, I don't know. I'll give this to someone, but this is Wassail Wonderland. Oh, again. Maybe it's the spice. I don't, it just is, it's wrong for me. It is not something that I need in my life at all anymore. Again, full on like, whoa. Okay, now this one is in my club. I love this. This smells like Tom Ford Lost Cherry. If you're a Tom Ford perfume fan, you should have gotten this. This was the Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked. This has a really nice cherry note, but not cough syrup cherry. Now watch someone be like, I totally smell cough syrup. I don't smell cough syrup from that, and I don't like a lot of cherry scents because I don't know, cherry does come across as medicinal to my nose a lot of times, especially in terms of personal fragrance and even in home fragrance, but it just doesn't in that one. It's just really good. All right, Dancing Sugar Plums. There's gonna be a couple of these in here. I really like this one. This was available this year. This is Bring Back My Bar Happy Birthday. I have it in my club. I love it. Winterberry Apple Tea, a staple, and a staple through the winter for sure. By the way, Bring Back My Bar is coming up. Who's excited about Bring Back My Bar? I can't wait. Wild for Fall, an amazing holiday tree scent that came out in the fall. Love that one. Ooh, there's another one. Okay, didn't finish this one either. This is Buttercream Vanilla from Swan Creek. Very buttery, very rich vanilla. If you want a like buttercream scent that is heavy on the butter, like you can actually smell like a stick of butter in here. Very good. I need to melt that. Okay, we have Cranberry from Kringle. Here's my thoughts on the Kringle wax melts, at least where they stand right now. This format from them lasts a day for me and then it's done. Like when I turn my warmers on the following day, I don't smell anything from the wax. So the fragrance oils tend to dissipate very quickly from their formula. But when I can get them on sale, I still buy them. This is a great scent. It is a cranberry and herbal type fragrance. Great for Thanksgiving. Keep it in mind for next Thanksgiving. Another Happy Birthday. A pumpkin peppercorn, very spicy pumpkin scent. Oh, apple cider cake. A lot of you didn't like this. Sorry that I recommended it and you hated it, but I love this one. This apple cider cake is very basic. There's nothing exotic about it, but I think it's just the type of apple and the type of spices, like very warm, cozy spices in here. There's definitely cinnamon, but it's not like cinnamon's the first thing you smell. Like it's just lovely. I think it needs to be experienced. So here's another cranberry. Another toasted marshmallow, sugar pumpkins, another Wild for Fall. I was doing a lot of mixing and I was changing my wax very frequently this month. I feel like I have a lot of wax empties compared to candle empties. So we were gone for a week at the beginning of December because we went to Hawaii. So that kind of cut into my like burning time and my melting time as well. But since I was changing my wax so frequently, like I feel like I still went through more wax despite even being gone for a week. So another apple cider cake. Happy holidays. Now this was a leftover from a year or two ago. I can't remember. Someone actually told me. Sorry. I don't remember anything these days. I really like this scent a lot and I kind of wish that I could have this in my club. This is delightful. Wait, this packaging looks new though. Is this from this catalog? I don't even remember. I don't remember the last time I placed an order with Scentsy. I'm sure it was somewhat recently. Well, I know my club came. Who knows? Anyway, Spiced Apple Chestnut. This was another one of those collections that I had left over from last year that I didn't finish. This whole collection was fantastic. Wassail Wonderland. Whoa. Are there some other bars in here from that collection? I guess not. I may have gone through those in November. But anyway, Spiced Apple Chestnut. This was delightful. We have another Dancing Sugar Plums. We have another Apple Cider Cake. We have a Juniper and Laurel. I really like this Juniper and Laurel a lot. This, the Winter Evergreen, right? Is that what this? Yep, Winter Evergreen and Cozy Christmas and Christmas. Fabulous. Keep those in mind from Kringle next holiday season. Yeah, so good. Spiced Orange Harvest. So this was a Bring Back My Bar. Now this orange, it's spicy, but I can still do this one. Nothing like the spice green because that, like I said. Ooh. Another pumpkin peppercorn, another sugar pumpkins, and lastly, another juniper and laurel. And that's it. Those are the empties from the month of December. I feel like I did really good getting through a lot of wax melts, which is great. I feel like I did okay with holiday candles. Again, being gone for a week really kind of cut into like some key burn time. But that being said, I think I went through a good chunk of my backup stash collection of holiday candles. I did not hit up the Bath & Body Works Candle Day sale this year, which is good. That saved me from reinvigorating that collection. I definitely purchased a fair amount from Kringle, especially the new holiday releases that I've been burning and reviewing. Still not even done with all those. I'm kind of at the point now, like, do you guys still want reviews on those? I don't know. Do I just save them for next year at this point? But yeah, it was a good year. It was a good year for burning. I'm definitely going to do a top favorites from maybe even each candle brand. That way it's not like one long video, so I'll just kind of do it by my like top brands, favorite brands, if you will. But yeah, anyway, you guys, thanks so much for being here and sitting through this entire video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please let me know down below in the comments what you finished up during the month of December, and please subscribe if you're new. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.